Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I still haven't got mine. That doesn't mean you can't get yours. Vicky is really being a pain.
What the hell?
Where are my rock socks, Vicky?
They're in my house. I'm currently selling them out of my house.
Okay.
Game worn.
Yeah.
That does not sound right. But anyway, you can get non-game worn rock socks right now at the Rock Shop. They're BJ and Migs rock socks. They look amazing. They really do. You need to have them. I was hoping I could have them when I went back to Boston for the funeral, figuring people were like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's you. But you can get yours. Get them now. The BJ and Migs rock socks, KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. Or maybe whack 'em instead. It's Whackin' Wednesday.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Woo! Yeah, I was Mr. Wacky yesterday. Why? I weed whacked my front yard. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Thought you meant something else there, Rev.
See, exactly. But then I turned it on you. Look at you, Mr. Domesticated Man.
Congratulations for doing something that everybody probably did.
Yeah, I know. Look, he wants a prize. See, that's...
I do.
He
I
wants
want some accolades because it sucks to mow the lawn, and I did it. And I made my yard look great. All right, fine, whatever.
There are people that actually love doing yard work. You might be more like me where you hate it.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Can we buy just a bunch of gold star stickers in this every day? We can put it on the Rev so he can feel good about his proclamations.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Or a blue ribbon.
Yeah, I mean, Danny's probably going to want some too, and Vicky definitely will want some gold stars.
Can we just get a bunch? Yeah, let's get a bunch of gold stars.
We'll just buy a bunch of participation trophies.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I never even got one of those, so that would be super.
You never even got a participation trophy?
I had to play sports to do that, BJ. I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wow.
We could get you one.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
What would you like it to be for baseball, basketball, gymnastics?
Let's do lacrosse.
Oh, lacrosse.
Yeah,
lacrosse. Sure.
I don't really know what that is, so that's why I just think it would be cool to say that. Lacrosse.
Throwing balls with sticks. That's
Thank you.
Oh, let's get to our contestant. We got this game to play. We got Tanya in Tacoma. Tanya, are you there?
Whack It Wednesday.
Nice.
Whack it.
What's she playing for today, Steve?
I'm Googling lacrosse trophies right now. Oh, they are available. Nice.
Nice. Listen, you going to get one for yourself too? Why not?
I might as well. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty sick.
It does look epic.
Free unlimited personalization.
Oh, wow.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, we got that one. It looks like a giant monster guy.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like a werewolf or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, werewolf playing lacrosse.
Maybe that was when Teen Wolf. Maybe that was like the plot for Teen Wolf 3. I'll get you a lacrosse trophy and tickets to see Alice in Chains.
Whoa!
Lying about the lacrosse trophy part. But the Alice in Chains part's real. WAMU Theater, September 20th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. You want to go? You want tickets? You can get them at LiveNation.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Tanya will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Tanya, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Where do Harold and Kumar escape from in their 2008 movie sequel?
White Castle.
No.
Amsterdam.
No.
I have no idea. Pass.
In Disney's Pinocchio, what happened when he told a lie?
His nose grew.
Yes. What color is produced by the complete absorption of light rays?
Turns dark. Black.
Black, yes. How many seasons were there of The Big Bang Theory?
23.
No.
13.
No.
33.
No. Who was the first solo female host of the Academy Awards?
Right? Ellen DeGeneres.
No.
Oh, God. Academy Awards. Pass.
Child's Play is a movie about a killer doll with what name?
Chucky.
Yes. What country is Ibiza a part of?
Africa.
No.
Europe.
No.
Asia.
No. A rabbit punch is a blow to what part of the body?
A rabbit blow.
A rabbit punch.
To the belly.
No. 1, 2, 3 correct.
Oh, I felt like she did better than she really did.
She got to a lot of questions.
Yeah, she really did. She worked the system. Unfortunately, the system didn't work her.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe Steve will be distracted by looking up trophies for lacrosse or werewolves playing lacrosse, and maybe he won't get to these answers.
Maybe he'll be distracted by Danny's beauty.
Oh, well, that's why we have him wear a blindfold.
It's been 3 years. I'm used to it now.
Yeah, you're right. When he first got here, I mean, it was like, I just...
Starstruck every morning.
I just was like, I can't believe I work with such beauty.
I appreciate you all.
Wow.
I'm getting you participation trophies.
Thank you.
Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
Where do Harold and Kumar escape from in their 2008 movie sequel?
Guantanamo Bay.
Yes. In Disney's,
With the sea meat sandwich.
in Disney's Pinocchio, what happened when he told a lie?
His nose grew.
Yes. What color is produced by the complete absorption of light rays?
Yellow.
No.
Black.
Yes.
Nice.
How many
color, Rev.
how many seasons were there of The Big Bang Theory?
12.
Yes. Who was the first solo female host of the Academy Awards?
Ooh. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Nice.
Child's Play is a movie about a killer doll with what name?
Chucky.
Yes. What country is Ibiza a part of?
That would be Spain.
Yes. A rabbit punch is a blow to what part of the body?
Dong.
No.
Butt.
No.
Kidney.
No. Who?
Liver?
No. Who is known on the small screen as Walker, Texas Ranger?
Chuck Norris.
Yes. What actor was Katie Holmes married to from 2006 to 2012? Yes. And Steve, you win 9-3.
Oh,
sorry, Tanya.
Sorry, Tanya.
Wow.
Exactly. I would have lost Steve today, too.
Wow.
Good thing we didn't do the random thing today. Oh. I got my butt kicked.
Really?
Yeah.
You just didn't.
Yeah. Oh, poor kid.
So sad. Does it? All right.
Tanya's really upset, dude.
I guess.
Got to give her time to mourn.
Does anybody know where a rabbit punches a blow to? Throat. Yes, the neck.
Is it really?
Yes.
Why is that a rabbit punch?
No.
I would have thought the kidneys, too.
Yeah.
Okay, rabbit punch is a throat
Rabbits
punch.
were known for their strong necks.
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
it.
no-
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I believe you, Steve.
Yeah.
Congratulations. With all that knowledge, you won with 9 correct.
Caller 9, you're checking out Alice in Chains at the WAMU Theater in September. Caller number 9, 206-421-ROCK. Caller number 9.
I found out why they call it a rabbit punch.
Okay.
Because it's a technique that they hunters use for rabbits to kill rabbits.
They punch him in the throat?
Yep.
Yeesh.
Oh, that is...
Or yeah, actually, rabbit punch is the back of the head.
Oh, so it's not the throat. Did he say the throat or he said the neck?
said the neck.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
on the
Oh,
neck.
so it's a behind the back shot.
Yep. Just boom.
And that's if you punch a rabbit in the back of the neck like that, they're done.
You know, I don't know. I'm not planning on punching any rabbits anytime soon.
Well, you know, I mean, you can make a good stew.
Rabbit stew? Have
Is
you
that
had
illegal? Because no, I've never had it.
I hear it's good.
it? Yeah?
Yeah. I can't eat bugs. Sorry. I mean, Bugs Bunny, that is.
That was weird.
Yeah. So there's a New Jersey man. I love this story just because, you know what? This kid is an idiot. A New Jersey man who was caught on camera allegedly urinating on a memorial for a 9-year-old cancer victim has been fired from his job by his own dad.
Good.
The dad's name is Bruce, and he said he had no choice. His kid's 23, had to fire him from the family plumbing
What a
business.
dumbass.
Really, I mean, he had to be just a dumb. I hope he was drunk.
And didn't realize what he was urinating
Yeah, I
on.
hope he was.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, because if he was sober doing this, then he's just a jackass. And the father's like, look, we apologize to the family. Ultimately, it's my fault. Maybe we didn't teach my kid right. And here's the thing. Not only was he urinating on this memorial, but he was wearing the company T-shirt. So everybody could see, like, this idiot from, this plumbing company.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, there he is just doing it.
And I mean, it's not an accident because it's a giant memorial statue that has a picture of the kid's face. Yeah, I don't get why he would do that.
Wow.
What a piece of crap.
Yeah, and
I'd be embarrassed if I was his dad.
And there's his dad like, yep, I don't know what to tell you. My kid's an idiot.
Hopefully that's a wake-up call for the kid. Like, you're that much of a piece of crap that your own father, A, goes on the news to tell how embarrassed he is by you and fires you from the family business.
In that news story, was that his kid next to him when they were doing the interview? I don't know if you know that.
No, that was some cleaning up the...
okay.
Those... a couple people that were cleaning up the statue when they saw what happened.
That sucks, man. You know, you got your family business. You just, you know, you're trying to give your kid a break in life. Like, all right, take a job over here, because sometimes your kids, you don't know what they want to do, and then he ruins the family business like that with that stupidity. Aye.
Yeah, so the dad did the right thing. 100% agree.
What else could you do?
Right.
You know, I hope people don't punish the business, because what can you do? I mean, your kids, sometimes your kids are idiots. There's not much you can do about it. No matter how hard you try to raise them.
You wouldn't know that.
No, not at all. No, my kids are just lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Time for... Joey's actually, I mean, I never know. You know, I never know if Joey's one drink away from being a real problem or not. Sarah, on the other hand, you just never know if she's going to say the wrong thing, and then we have to go, you know, I got to make an apology.
Well, we're learning rather quickly that Joey's one drink away from being in the VIP room at a strip club.
Yeah, we learned that.
He's got lots of stories.
Yeah, he does. I know. I know. I've learned more about him on this show than I've ever even known about him in his life. He never says anything. So you got to keep bringing him in so I can learn about my own kid.
Or just have a microphone at your house, and you guys can pretend to be on the air.
Oh, that's a good idea. Joe, let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. First of all, let me get these microphones out. Here's some headphones.
You have like a little on-air light?
Yeah, then he can feel, all right. All right, you know what time it is, don't you? Yeah, it's your time. Your time to pick the topic. Your time to guide the show. It's Listeners on the Loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Como 4 News. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, this is your opportunity. But do remember, when you do get on, when you do pick the topic, Steve has one rule.
And let's show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you'll be gone. We're going to have to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
I'm going to tell you this, Steve. I have a meeting to go after the show. And Louise from Ireland gave me these potato chips, and
nice.
And I'm already just onion man.
Dude, they're so good.
They're good, but I know I'm going to blow everybody away at that meeting. I need to get some of Danny's Axe. Danny, can I borrow some of your Axe to use as mouthwash?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Oh,
just, brush your teeth or something.
yeah.
Oh, this needs more than that.
You think so?
Oh, I can still, you know how you can still taste something like after you've eaten it for a while? Yeah, this is
Cheese and onions.
Yeah.
Tasty.
So good. Let's go to our Rich in Seattle. Rich, you are on The Rock.
Hey, come on, guys.
Come on, Rich, what you got for us today, buddy?
Hey, was wondering if you guys have seen the preview for that new movie, Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know the trailer was out.
The
Damn.
trailer just came out last night.
Okay, that's why I haven't seen it. Well, what do you think? How's it look?
It looks fantastic.
Dude, I thought it would be. A lot of Fast and Furious fans are not happy that it's just those two and, just not like another edition of the franchise.
Roman Reigns is going to be in it, so I'm sold.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's great they're branching off with it myself.
And, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, can you name anybody in the Fast and Furious movies anymore outside of Vin
Paul
Diesel?
Walker.
Well, he's not in the movies anymore.
True.
He's passed
Yeah.
away.
Was it Michelle Rodriguez?
Ludacris.
Oh,
Ludacris?
yeah. Ludacris.
Tyrese? Is Tyrese in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've named a bunch of people.
Actually,
Pretty much
you can
named the
name-
cast there, BJ.
You know what? I'm the only one that can't name people in the movie outside of Vin Diesel. I was just wondering how much of a draw the rest of the cast is. But, maybe for a lot of people, they're a family and they go, we want to see them all in the movie. And, of course, both of the characters, Hobbs and Shaw, are really relatively new to the franchise.
And Statham and The Rock, man.
Yeah,
This is heaven on film for me.
This looks amazing.
And Idris Elba.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to
I'm a
it.
huge Jason Statham fan.
Yeah, me too, man. I dig it, man. I'm happy, and I think that they really have good chemistry together, Hobbs and Shaw. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad you like the trailer.
Some people are just getting super emo on the comments I'm reading about this
Oh, really?
movie.
What are they saying?
Y'all remember when Fast and Furious was just about racing and family?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, now they're just stupid action movies.
Legends say Fast and Furious was once about street racing.
Here's the problem, and look, I think it's. I'm with him because
what
do you do when you've done a skillion movies? Because that was the brand of the Fast and Furious. He's right, the family thing, because that was Vin Diesel said that every time. It's about family. I mean, that was his line.
I've never watched the Fast and the Furious.
Any of them?
No.
What?
They're pretty amazing.
But I'm going to watch Hobbs and Shaw just out of spite for all those Fast and Furious people that are pissed off. I'm sure they're good. And
they're great action movies. They are.
I think I saw one. But it wasn't the first one, so it just kind of just like, it's all right.
That makes sense.
But I should be a fan of these movies because they're dumb action films. This is right up my alley.
Well, it started as racing. I mean, he's right. Yeah. It was a racing film, really, and then family. But then, of course, they had to always one-up each other for every movie, right?
Yeah, movie one was my favorite. I can still watch that because it's on Netflix. Actually, I think they're all on Netflix right now. But you can, I can watch that one anytime.
So how do you feel about this? Are you upset it's no longer a racing movie?
I fell off after, the third movie because it was the same thing. With Tokyo Drift, it was okay, what are we doing?
Well, nobody liked Tokyo.
No, exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's when I fell off, and it was and then when you got to 5, 6, 7, I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't. I don't have that longevity with movies.
Well, here's the thing, Danny. You the first couple movies, it was family, it was racing. The texture's right.
What does that even mean? It was family and racing.
So if you follow the storyline, it was all about sticking together and all of them being like family, like the racing family and the brotherhood and the sisterhood of all of it. And it was actually about racing. Whereas now they've become these gigantic action movies where basically it's just instead of using spaceships and airplanes or whatever you use in an action movie, they're using cars, but the cars are falling out of the air. Yeah. They're jumping.
The last one that I saw, and I was kind of like, I'm kind of done with this, was when the whole team ended up in Dubai and they jumped a car from one building to the other.
So right.
It was amazing, but then I'm like, all right, I see where they're going with this. I'm kind of okay with it now.
That's the one where Ronda Rousey and Michelle Rodriguez had an epic fight.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's become a circus. It has. But, I mean, what else are you going to do with that movie franchise? I mean, I think that you can only go so far with it, as Danny showed. I mean, look, they lost you Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
they'll bring you back, which... Was it Calvin and Hobbes?
No, it's the Hobbs and Shaw.
I love that cartoon.
Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes would be awesome if it was Statham and The Rock is Calvin and Hobbes. That would be a hell of a movie. Rock would have to be Hobbes, right? Because Statham is shorter than him. So Statham would have to be Calvin.
Easily.
Okay, perfect. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. And let's go to Kenzo in Spenaway. Kenzo, you are on the rock. Kenzo, how you doing?
Hola, guys.
Hola, Kenzo. Hola. Don't forget the Men's Room Afternoons right here on the rock. What you got for us, buddy?
Yes, sir. I'm pretty young myself. I'll be 24 this year, but I was raised in Georgia. And a lot of people are saying that chivalry is dying nowadays, like manners for just a lot of women or people in general. It's a lot of people my age or people younger than me are just a lot more selfish nowadays and could care less about, the respect of others and just chivalry in general. I just wanted to see what you thought.
What is, I always thought of chivalry was just doing stuff for the ladies, but is it also old people and children? I mean, is that what chivalry is? Is that as a man, because it seems like it's a man thing to do, but I mean, in these days, who knows? I guess if anybody's kind to anybody else who might be less off than them, isn't that chivalrous? So if a woman gives up her seat for some old guy, on a bus, is that chivalrous? I think it could be, right?
It says helping anyone to help the weak.
Yeah, there we go.
Which I don't know if that's necessarily how people want to construe it, though.
Well, not just the weak, but just in general, holding doors open for people or for your lady. You know what I mean? You just open it and let it close behind you. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you this, Kenzo. It's interesting because people blame feminism, I suppose, for the death of chivalry, and therefore that I think it's given a lot of lazy people an excuse to not care about anybody else and not be aware of their surroundings. Because I will tell you, every time I hold the door open for anybody, I would say that 99 out of 100 times, they're always very appreciative. Say thank you.
I don't remember the last time someone got pissed that I held a door for them.
I kind of had a girl yesterday.
Really?
I went to the post office to go, and I saw she had 2 big boxes. I held the door, and she kind of swung me the dirtiest look and held the door herself and just walked right past me. I'm like, cool, you're welcome.
Really?
Yeah. She looked like she was 17 or something. I'm just like, what the hell's wrong with people?
So Kenzo, are you going to be the man who's the young guy who's going to just buck the trend and be Mr. Chivalry?
Oh, I always am. Like she said, I get people all the time where I hold the door open and they just walk past me and look at me with a dirty look now, or just act like I don't exist, like they're entitled for someone to open the door for them. Like,
so you do the hold the door, get behind it, and open it, and let them walk through, rather than just hold the door while you're there, and then as soon as they're there to grab the door, you move on. You do the real thing where you open the door like a doorman.
Yeah, just if it's a lady behind me. And
I don't know if I do.
Put your hand out for a tip.
I only do that. I appreciate the call, Kenzo. I only hold a door for somebody who really can't grab the door. Like if it's somebody who's got a baby cart,
really?
A baby carriage. Otherwise, when I say by hold the door, meaning I don't get behind the door and hold it open like a doorman.
Got you. You just kind of hold it until they get the door and then keep on going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like, that way it's like I know you're capable of opening the door, but you know what? It's kind of nice to have the door already open. I don't know what it is, like having to actually turn the handle and pull it. It's nice if the door's already there and you just got to pull it. It feels like that's a cool thing.
I'll help sometimes. Sometimes I'll see someone like carrying a bunch of stuff and they're having a tough time with it, and I'll say, "Hey, do you want me to help out?" And it's more often than not they're like, "No, I'm fine." But every once in a while, someone appreciates it. There was someone who's carrying like this box of it must have been like a company lunch or something. They had all these sandwiches, and I was like, "I'll help you."
Of course, Steve says, "Can I help you? I can eat some."
I helped him, got him on the elevator, slyly grabbed one of those sandwiches and left. It was great. Chivalry is not dead, guys.
No, especially when you can get paid.
That'd be awesome if they gave me a free sandwich for it.
I know.
They didn't.
No, I guess they had it all rationed out for everybody.
Chuck in accounting does not need that.
No, Chucky does.
The bootlegger belongs to me.
Yeah, Chuck can use a few LBs. Drop it. Yeah, I'm with you. So listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls, more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's the listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Going back to the chivalry thing, someone says, I'm a former Marine. I hold the door open for anyone coming in from behind me, no matter what age, gender, or whatever. I always get smiles and thanks. I also ask everyone I encounter how their day is going. You'll be surprised how much you make someone's day if you just say, hey, how's your day going? You guys rock.
It's good around here. For some reason around here, people, it's just a cultural thing. I don't know. People don't want to bother people, or the Seattle freeze. I don't know what it is. I was talking about it when I was back home for Boston for the funeral, and people said, so what's Seattle like? And I was like, well, all right, here's how you guys do things out here. Here's how they do things out there. And did talk about how people aren't as talkative like he just said, just to random folks.
But I realize, though, I kind of put it upon myself when I'm at a store or something, especially if I see someone kind of bummed out. I'm like, hey, how's your day going? And instantly everyone kind of perks up because they're not expecting it.
Yeah.
And any chance they get, like, hey, my day's been going crappy. Nobody gives a crap about me because I've been doing this job. And then just for that moment, they feel pretty awesome and it feels pretty good.
Look at that, Steve.
You should try it.
Steve doesn't do that.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I engage in conversations with people. I'm not a good initiator, I can be honest. Because I always worry, like, with dudes, I have no problem. Sometimes with females, I always worry, though, if they're thinking I'm just trying to, like, be a smooth operator, and I'm not. I'm just trying to be friendly. But, like...
Did you just use a Sade song to describe yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, smooth operator. Smooth operator.
What's up, ladies?
Hey, baby.
I see you in the elevator with me. How's your day going?
Trust me, no one thinks you're a smooth operator.
I know. Far from it. Yeah. But I've had, like, females be like, hey, I like your tattoos, and it does make my day better that somebody engages in a conversation.
Yeah.
But
try a smooth operator. Try to give a little Barry White. Give people a little Barry White love.
What do you think about my tattoos?
Hey, baby.
Sweet thing.
Hey, sweet thing.
Sploosh.
He called himself a smooth operator. I can't get over that. I might have to leave the country.
Would you like to try my chocolate truffle?
Excuse me? Huh?
Well, I'm going to have some chocolate truffles out to people today.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. I thought you were speaking some sort of smooth operator euphemism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
It's me. Yeah. Steve. The smooth operator.
Smooth operator. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted saying, did you guys see that dude that paid everybody's college loans off? I wish I was in that class.
Yeah. Dude. Again,
this was amazing.
Why? Why do billionaires not live closer to us? Well, why?
You're not going to school, man.
We got Bill Gates in this neighborhood. He's never paid for a damn thing for me.
Couldn't this person at least be like, hey, I'm going to take care of everybody and also Steve's wife's student loans?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be so nice.
And that guy, Steve, that smooth operator in Seattle, can we take care of his wife's loan, too? Yeah, Morehouse College seniors got a really big surprise when this billionaire, Robert F. Smith, I've never heard. I got news for you. That his middle name, I'd be like, Robert F. Smith, yeah. Robert F. Yes Smith. Yeah, during the commencement speech, he said he was there doing the speech, and he goes, oh, yeah, by the way, here you are sitting in the crowd going, here's another old guy going to bore the crap out of me. And
my future's aft, I owe about $50,000.
396 students in that crowd with those loans. He's up there. So make sure you go ahead and live a good life, be kind to people, and oh, by the way, I'm paying all your loans. That's $40 million worth of college loans. He said, guess what? I'm going to make that announcement. Actually, we do have it.
So just under 400 students, and that's $40 million?
Yeah.
How high are their student loans?
Yeah. Well, I guess
more. But what is $40 million divided by 396?
You know what? You're a smooth operator, not a math whiz.
I'm not a mathlete.
Somebody will figure it out. But while we're trying to figure out the math, let's hear him make this announcement.
On behalf of the 8 generations of my family who have been in this country, we're going to put a little fuel in your bus. Now, I've got the alumni over there, and this is a challenge to you, alumni. This is my class, 2019. And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.
Are they chanting MVP?
That's
awesome.
Because he is
the MVP.
Yeah.
He wins
forever.
Yeah.
I'm naming my kid Robert F. Smith.
Yeah.
First name, Robert F. Smith.
And he's challenging the alumni, but if he's a billionaire and you're an alumni, maybe you're just a millionaire. Like, really, dude? You're a billionaire. I can't match you.
I'll treat lunch.
Yeah.
I think he's challenging him. It's like, hey, you have this free ride now. Go do something awesome with it. Because he just paid off $100,000 worth of each person's student loan.
So you did the math? Mm-hmm. Good job.
$100,000 a person.
Okay. That's an expensive, that's college.
No,
that's for 4 years, $100,000. If it's a decent college, that makes sense. That's
some grad schools are.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, go Lutes.
And Smith challenged the grads.
Robert
Not that we're gonna.
I wish he went to Pacific Lutheran University.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been nice for you. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry. Why did you have to go to Morehouse?
Yeah. But again, we got Bill Gates. You'd think he'd come by,
No, he's not doing this for us. But I do love that people are calling out Oprah. And Oprah's like, go F yourselves, people. Like, there are people like, Oprah, you should do this too. And Oprah's like, I have. You idiots, do some research on me. I constantly pay scholarships for people.
Yeah.
And funny enough, Forbes declared him the wealthiest African-American, surpassing Oprah Winfrey last year.
Oh, so is that why people are calling out Oprah?
I guess.
Like trying to create this controversy between these two individuals that make good money?
Yeah, he makes more money than Oprah, apparently.
Now, here's the sad thing.
He should have said that when he says, I'm making more than Oprah money. Y'all get some.
Now, if we would do the math on this, and I
don't ask me.
This is no, I know, but this is the fight I have with my wife. Of course, he challenged grads to pay this forward, make similar gestures. It's a wonderful thing that he did. So please don't get mad at me.
Oh, here we go.
It's a wonderful thing that he did.
But
I'm going to say and. Okay, not but. It's going to be an and. Because a but but means that it's not a wonderful thing. It is a wonderful thing. Because if anybody gives anything, that's a wonderful thing.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just that I remember talking with my wife about Oprah, and I don't know how much money Oprah's given away. But you take a look at somebody's net worth, then you take a look at how much he just gave away there, and you look at the percentage of the money they have. How difficult is it for them to let go that much money? So if it's like, say, Steve, you giving $400 compared to what you make for a living, if it turns out to be that kind of percentage, then it's like nice that you gave somebody $400, but it's not like killing you to do it. And maybe even though 40 million is a big number, maybe it's not really killing him to do it. I'm glad he did. It made their day.
Right.
But who knows what 40 million means to a billionaire? I really don't.
I mean, I got to imagine 40 million still means a lot of money.
I don't know. I mean, $400 when I was a kid, $400 means a lot. Hey, to some people today, $400 means a lot. But to other people, $400 is not that big of a deal because, they make a good living. I don't know. I would have to talk to Robert F. Smith, or I should say Robert F. Yes Smith.
Apparently, he has an estimated net worth of $5 billion. So I don't know. I feel
can
like
you do math? What is 40 million? Yeah, $5 billion.
Is he married?
I gotta find out.
Why are you smooth operator going to walk in there? You going to strike up a conversation?
I mean, just line them up and knock them down. He just paid all their student loans. There's a bunch of probably worked up female Graduates.
Sugar Daddy
I
Central.
want to say thank you.
Yeah.
He has a playmate for a wife.
This guy is the greatest man that's ever lived.
Hope I can't say her last name, but Hope.
So she's literally a playmate?
Yeah, she was Playboy Magazine's Playmate of the Month in April 2009.
This guy is he's a baller. Okay.
No wonder why.
You know what? Tell Rock to quit the show and put Robert F. Smith on that show, Ballers, because he's a baller.
I'm looking at the video, and it's a still shot on the YouTube page, and you can just see the one guy in the bottom left corner has this look on his face like he just saw a ghost.
Yeah, dude. He does. He looks like he's like, what? Yeah, he has got that shocked look on his face. He looks like the emoji.
Yeah.
He looks like the shocked emoji.
It's like when the cartoons, when the eyes pop out of someone's head. Woo!
Yeah. Dude, this guy is not exactly the youngest guy, and he's got a playmate. You're right, Steve. He's living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Is that his normal outfit or is that the school's outfit?
What do you think this is what he dresses like?
I don't know. When you're an eccentric billionaire.
He's wearing like one of those cap and gowns, bro.
Yeah. Oh, why is he wearing a cap and gown? He's not graduating.
He's speaking.
The commencement speakers typically wear those. Yeah,
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. He looks like he's about to bless somebody. It looks like a priest's outfit. That's a cap and gown thing?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
All right. I don't see anybody else.
I mean, dude, with the amount of money that everyone's got stuff on. He's got the fanciest stuff because he's the fanciest guy.
I guess, dude, he's even good. You know what? He's a baller even with his cap and gown. He's looking like he's ready to go to some sort of highfalutin kind of thing.
Like Jim Carrey did a speech once, and he had to dress up all highfalutin and fancy.
I didn't know that. I thought you only just had to wear a suit.
Mm-mm.
Oh man! All right. Now this guy, he looks good.
What if you're the dude that just worked like 12 jobs, 80-hour weeks to pay your college tuition for all 4 years? Like, you really grinded it out, and you're like, you struggled. I mean, this has been the roughest 4 years, and you're there graduating, and you got John next to you who got all the student loans, and you're like, sucker, you're gonna have to pay those for the rest of your life. And then Billy Billionaire with the hot ass wife goes up there and just says, I'm wiping everybody's slate clean.
How about this? To take your premise further, how about you're the dude that said, you know what, I'm only going to take a couple of courses this semester, and you could have, had you done what you could have done, could have graduated this year, but you're graduating next year.
Oh no!
How about if you're that guy?
You opted to you did another semester.
Yeah, you're like, I don't have to rush. And you're
there supporting your friends who are graduating.
Yeah, you're there, right? You're there going, well, I went to school with a lot of you guys, but I'll be here one more year.
I would wait for him to get off the stage and be like, bro, what's one more? Just one more. Just cover one more.
I'm graduating. I really am. I just have to take one more course.
And I have this issue of Playboy. I was hoping I have it signed by your wife.
I know this guy. You're right. He's living. He is a smooth operator, Steve.
That is so cool. I wish I could do something like that. I mean, it's cool that he says that, hey, people should try and do things along these lines. I mean, maybe if I paid for someone Starbucks, that's probably as good as it's going to get compared to what this guy does.
Go to a preschool graduation and pay for all the juice boxes for the kids as they graduate.
Baller.
How about that?
in.
Hey, you can do that. All the juice boxes, maybe some candy, some Twix. Go ahead.
I feel like it's going to be a very difficult sell for me to show up to an elementary school with a case of juice boxes, being like, no, I don't have a kid here. I just want to give all the kids juice boxes.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. I have them on my white van. I got more out there.
I don't think this is going to work.
Okay, I have one that could work if you want to go that route. A lot of people have done this. If you go to an elementary school and you ask, hey, is there any outstanding lunch tabs? Because sometimes kids don't have the money for a lunch and you can just pay it all off.
See?
There's been a couple people, I think, in the area that do that.
How about that, Steve? Pay off the lunch tabs.
Is there like a website where I can see exactly where it's at monetarily?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't want to show up and like, yeah, it's $8,000.
Steve would be there. He'd pay off the tab and he goes, and I'm getting lunch, right?
Dude, they better give me some chicken fingers.
That's what I'm thinking.
With the honey mustard sauce.
Of course.
You could just buy me a coffee after the show. I mean, that's the same thing, right?
That's, yeah.
Hard pass on that. I appreciate you offering.
All right, nice. We tried, Danny. We tried to make
I got to record an interview.
Yeah, he can't.
Otherwise, he's a wrestler.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ring of Honor's coming.
Gotcha.
June,
Gotcha.
You know.
Sorry, Danny.
Take care of Shane Taylor.
Got a big question that has to be answered right now. What do Ryan Castle and a statue have in common? You're going to find out at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. He's the drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a statue have in common?
Well, chiseled, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I guess Steve could.
What's so funny?
Yeah.
Well, they both are plastered, one person said.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
I like that.
Another person says stiffness. Pure stiffness.
These people know me well.
Yeah.
And both are. Steve likes to polish the helmet of either one.
Jeez.
Wow, that was descriptive.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
I did wear my helmet today.
Yeah.
Bikes in there.
Oh, yeah, his bike helmet. Yes, thank you.
Scooter, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
It's 49 cc's of raw power.
Flying down the freeway.
Yeah, it
But
is.
It's just got to be downhill.
Yeah. Well, there's an Instagram model that's been slammed on social media for defacing a 200-year-old statue in Poland in hopes of gaining more followers. Is this what we're doing? Her name's Julia.
It worked. We're talking about her.
Yeah. She posted a 6-second video in which she uses a hammer to knock the nose off of an angel statue in Warsaw's Swiss Valley. Oh, that is just horrific.
And then she goes, smell you later.
Yeah.
Got your nose.
Yeah. How about she had an advertising partnership with a bank and they had to drop her because they're going, you're a moron because you thought this would be a good idea.
What's more infuriating, what she did or the fact that there's actually Instagram models that make money?
Yeah, I know. And they have no brains, obviously.
Now everyone knows who she is.
Yeah, they do. Want to thank Louise for sitting in and watching the show and bringing us great gifts. Ryan Castle, he's up next. He's got your morning 12 pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I got involved in a group message one time with a bunch of people. It was like my old number or something. And so I just started sending inappropriate ones. I was like,
Nice.
hey, you guys want to hang out this weekend? Blah, blah, blah. And then they finally stopped texting.
Remember when we did that, though, and it was another radio dude, and you took a picture of me in my underwear and sent it off into the group chat, and it just so happened his mom was on that group chat.
Yeah, that happened.
It made it onto the Chive.
Yeah.
Because he screenshotted it, and someone hit me up like, do you know you're on the Chive right now on the front page? I'm like, what?
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.